we know that Kanye's life path has changed drastically over the years.
Yeah.
But he's still Ye at the end of the day. He's gonna do the outrageous.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But if you didn't peep the metaphor that was the house of God, literally in that ring, and all are welcome in the house of God. If you ain't see that metaphor on that stage, I don't know what the fuck you were looking at. Honestly, I do agree. Those are some people with some heinous things attached to their name. But if you cannot,
if y'all don't see the picture,
if you see everything at surface level, just say that. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I got.
I'm so bummed.
Hey, maybe
I fell asleep in the middle of that shit, bro.
Maybe they just
I was
dropped
so
out.
hurt.
You said what?
Maybe they just dropped out.
Dropped out?
They registered late. Maybe they ain't graduate.
This guy.
I got all my favorite vibes of every Kanye project from that album.
High key.
Yeah.
High key. Like when I was listening to it, like the first half, I was just like, yo, I hear Yeezus. I hear fucking what's it called?
I got late registration.
What's the name of that one joint?
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah, remember I sent in the group chat.
I think this was
Jesus is King. Yeah, obviously. King.
I think this was like if this makes sense. I think this project kind of had the theatrics of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy with Jesus King being the
kind of like the core.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously he's really in he's in that gospel bag more than ever before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like I think I got a real regardless of your religious beliefs, regardless of where you stand as a believer and or non-believer of Christianity, I think if you could not look past the mentioning and or you know what I'm saying, like I said, the surface level aspects of it being gospel.
Yeah.
And you couldn't just sit there and appreciate the vibrations in the art.
First thing I think about is like one, you gotta remember the people who was hanging around Jesus, yo.
Bro.
Jesus was out here with them killers.
He was out there with them killers and them drill niggas, them shooters.
Niggas, them shorties. Jesus was with the whores.
He in the trenches, relax.
He was with the whores.
He was with the hoes. And what I tell you, the hoes make the world go round.
Exactly.
And Jesus knew that.
Which episode we told them niggas that?
Bro, we told them niggas on episode 0. I've been telling y'all that since
we
before it got started.
0. That's on the Patreon, right?
That's on the Patreon.
That's on the Patreon, yo. Shout out to the Patreon.
We gonna play the Patreon every time we get. So
you know, we trying to get that money.
Y'all gonna get real used to hearing that word, Patreon.
You dig.
Until we see y'all on the Patreon. Then we can start cutting back on saying that word, Patreon.
Shout out www.patreon.com/YCC Entertainment. You dig?
Nigga,
Shout
did
out
you know I could see you?
You feel me?
So if you don't hop on the motherfucker, we can see you ain't hop on the
public.
Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I challenge you.
Hey, no.
I challenge you. Go subscribe to that.
Go subscribe to the Patreon, man. But nah, man, I think I have a lot of thoughts about this album.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the 3 live events that, you know, he
that nigga made
brought
millions
together,
off of,
bro, it was just every single time you did not know what to expect.
Nope.
And every single time he gave us an experience that was like, an experience that was just like, we watched it in real time. The internet it was a frenzy.
Yep.
Everything was Kanye, and nobody knew what to feel.
We watched the creation,
literally,
of the masterpiece that is Donda.
He showed it to us in 3 different steps of its process. Not too many people are doing that.
Exactly.
They're just showing like they're not showing you the skeleton of their project.
Exactly. Most people want to just show off. This is the perfect perfect version. Because. Everything I put out is perfect, and, you're going to hear it only in its final stage because, you got to make sure you see me as only perfect.
Facts.
Ye said, look, I'm Ye, this what I got.
This what I got.
And
show me what you got.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Yo, shout out Soulja Boy.
Rick.
So shout out Soulja Boy, shout out Donda. That nigga mad right now.
Soulja Boy mad as hell.
That nigga mad. It's funny.
Angry.
It's funny.
But I kind of can't tell because like Soulja Boy is what should be an Oscar-winning actor.
Ike.
That nigga knows how to put on a performance. And I think it's just another performance. Because keep it G. If you didn't know Soulja Boy and Bow Wow's relationship before that versus, you would think that nigga actually had beef. Like, it was all jokes. But you know what I'm saying? You would think the nigga actually didn't like this nigga,
exactly.
Bro. But, like, that nigga, bro, he know how to put on a show, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, on Twitter, they was going, dog. That shit was funny.
I think Soulja Boy's, I think he is actually in some way, some way, shape, or form, actually offended that his verse was scrapped. Yeah. But I think he sees the opportunity in being Soulja Boy right now on Twitter.
Exactly.
Especially amongst Donda, like being fresh.
He's like, you know how many times he's dropped the word Donda on Twitter?
So many fucking times. But also, Soulja, there were 3 fucking listening events. Did you hear yourself on any of them?
Exactly.
Because I didn't hear Soulja Boy on a single one. So why are you just now surprised that you did not?
Maybe I'll be on the next one.
Like he said, "Oh, I'm gonna be on the second one. Maybe I'll be on the third one."
For those who do not know, that nigga was mad because he thought he was gonna be on the song "Remote Control."
He was not on the song "Remote Control."
But I heard the clip, or I seen the Instagram clip. One of y'all niggas sent it in the group chat. I seen the Instagram clip. Soulja Boy playing a joint. At first, I was kind of confused because I didn't know what the fuck that nigga was saying. But once that beat hit, that shit was hard. I
personally don't.
I see why it wasn't on the. Exactly. I see why it didn't. Why it didn't end up. Being on the album. But that shit was hard.
I don't think it belonged amongst what he just did.
Yeah, not at all.
But I think if Soulja Boy would have waited, he might have got thrown on the deluxe. It seemed like Kanye was in a bit of a Pablo frenzy. Remember in Pablo where he kind of like, he made like different edits to that joint after it was already up. I think, and obviously he said there was mentions that Universal dropped it without him knowing. I don't think that was 100% the case. I think Kanye just did his Kanye thing and dropped what he thought was done, and then was like, oh shit, I was supposed to. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put him on there. Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't. Fuck. All right, we gotta. Nah, I said I was gonna put him. Yeah, I gotta put. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Bro, let's not act like the last few albums we haven't literally heard from people close to him that he's finishing moments and or minutes before they're supposed to drop. And then literally with this one, we watched 17 different release dates.
We watched it.
We watched the release we watched the announcement, then the delay of a year,
every time.
Then the re-announcement, then the fucking like the live listening event of a shell of an album, and
we fell for it every time.
Then we got
we as the people fell for it every time.
We fell for it every time, and we're going to because it's Kanye West.
He knows what he's doing.
That's really all it is. Kanye is not asking you to understand him. He's not asking you to hear him out. He's asking you to be you and let him be Kanye West. That is it. And as long as you remain you and he remains Kanye West, you don't have to understand. And I think a lot of people aren't getting that. Like, they're not getting that.
They're not.
Like,
he's changing his name to Ye for a reason.
This man is. He's just different. That's really the only. And bro, there's gonna be plenty of the Twitter heads. Oh, you're writing Kanye, bro. Stop sucking Kanye's meat, bro.
No. No. I won't.
I'm fucking weak, but nah, bro. Realistically, I don't think anybody in the game currently with an actual taste, not even actual taste, but an actual respect for music, will say that Kanye West has not changed the way that they create.
Oh, 100%. 808s and Heartbreak literally high-key birthed the niggas.
And I'm not even just talking about per album. I'm talking about him being himself has literally changed the way some of the biggest names in the world create.
A lot of people are scared to be themselves.
Isn't that why all of us put him on our Rushmore?
Yeah,
because he changed the sound.
For sure.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
And I think it's kind of crazy. Like, every single time he do something, Kanye crazy. Yes, we know. How many times you gonna fucking say it?
George Bush doesn't like black people.
Nigga, the nigga was crazy in 2004.
Hello.
Like, come on, dog. Like, what are you talking about? Like, yes, we know he is. Is that the only thing y'all could say at this point?
Exactly. Are y'all surprised?
Like, I honestly, every single time Kanye gets ready to gear up and say something or drop something, I don't have any expectations.
Exactly.
I expect
that's
everything.
That's where you fuck
and
up when
nothing
you have
at the
expectations.
same time. Like,
because you already know it's gonna be some different shit you didn't expect, no matter what you try to expect.
You will never get what you think is coming.
Nope.
Ever.
And it's great every
so
time.
why? Like, what?
Just ride
why?
the wave.
I really wish I could see in another person's mind and see what they expect to come, because it's like, why? What made you think that's what it was going to be? Especially,
They think they know.
Given this nigga's track record, it'd be different if this was a new nigga. This is not a new nigga.
Nope.
This is the same nigga.
Same algorithm.
Same, bro. Y'all are falling for it over and over and over and over again.
And that's why he keeps doing it.
And that's why, and that's why he will continue to do it and continue to get away with it. Kanye is going to be in a walker, having niggas watching him premiere shit in Yeezy new apparel.
Exactly. He
gonna
have a Yeezy Walker,
bro. Like, come
Shout
on,
out Yeezy Walker.
He gonna be old as shit, wrinkles, hunched back, everything, bro. I'm talking about the nigga gonna be old than a motherfucker.
Sauced out.
Dripped out, Paul. Not dripped up.
Yeah, shout out that one nigga who looked like Drake who was dripped up.
Not shout out that nigga.
Nah, shout out him. He did his thing, I guess. He ended up all dripped out. But shout out to the community.
Walker.
You did shout out to the community. You did.
Shout out to the community, bro.